USA Today deletes controversial pedo tweets. Stealth edits headline. Of course they would. We think we know what a P is. There's a lot of misunderstanding. USA Today Life account tweeted. No, there's no misunderstanding. There isn't. And the fact that you're going to try to normalize it, that's even worse. USA Today is a news publication, I think. So why are they trying to mainline and give credence to how do I put it? Unauthorized behavior with people under the age of 18. I don't know why. But you gotta understand, this is all part of the message that they're trying to soften, they're trying to boost up, that they call them minor attracted people, MAPs. They're not bad people unless they act on. What? I'm going to go through the article because what USA Today is doing is they're basically saying, they're basically doing this, it's okay, not all of them are bad. People are like, what the hell? They delete and stealth edit. And later on, they'll come back with the same thing. They'll try to say, hey, it's not that bad. And people are like, oh, that's bad. And they kind of soften it and bring it back. They're basically bringing peds out as something to, I guess, strive to, and not delegitimize it, or I'd say they're trying to legitimize it when other people are going, no, I don't care what you say. If you're this type of person, you don't need to be in society. Matter of fact, you need to be elsewhere. We'll put it that way. A leading American newspaper published a controversial article about files. And controversy heightened after the news outlet's social media account deleted its initial accompanying remarks about the piece. And I don't want to highlight Ian Miles Chong because I've heard some shit about this guy. But all you have to do is go through it and read it. It says, we think we know what a file is. There's a lot we're misunderstanding. No. I understand what a file is. And they're scumbags. I want nothing to do with them. I don't want them walking the streets. I want them to quash that sort of thinking and get help. Because if they don't get help, they act upon this, it ain't going to be very good. USA later deleted a thread of tweets that espoused the same talking points from the article and were met with heavy ratio on Twitter. They did. The headline has been edited from what the public keeps getting wrong about philia to the complicated research behind philia. Complicated research? What? I'm sorry, what? What's so complicated about it? If you do this sort of action, you deserve no quarter. You deserve whatever's coming to you. It should be noted that in the original for subscribers blurb, USA Today went with files and child molesters are not the same thing. What? Understand the difference for the piece's preview. On USA Today's sources, Dr. James Cantor in December 2018 advocated for philia to become a sexuality that's treated the same as the LGBTQ Batman symbol advocacy. Speaking as a gay man, not me from the article, I believe we should include the P. To do otherwise is to betray the principles that give us our rights. Remember when they said, we're coming for your kids? And that was just last year. And people were like, no, they're not. They are. They're trying to groom our children. Make no bones about it. Now, not all of them are. But it does seem like a majority of them seem to condone such activities. I, on the other hand, do not condone such activities. Why? Because I'm not like that. Oh my God. After significant backlash online on Tuesday, USA Today Life deleted their initial tweets. But shortly after doing so, they republished a thread with a replacement and explanation. Oh, this has got to be good. Trying to hide what you said, but it can't hide anything on the internet. Not to say, well, you just don't understand. No. I understand. I understand here. You're trying to legitimize files. That's what you're trying to do, USA Today. You're trying to say, not all of them are bad. No. If you think this way, you're bad. You don't deserve to be on the streets. Now, whether you act on it or not, different story. It goes to show you that what these motherfuckers are doing is trying to legitimize the P for the world to say they're not bad as long as they don't act on it. But then that will change later on to, well, they acted on it. They're not bad. It was consensual. What? No. It says a previous thread did not include all information in the story it was written about is behind a paywall. We made a decision to delete the thread. They went on to say there was an important context lacking from the original Twitter thread that was within the story. Fuck you. There's no context. Either you're a P and you act on it, or you don't act on it. Those two people don't need to be in society. They need help. There's the third people out there that don't like what's going on and fucking hates the fact that USA Today will go out of their way to legitimize files. The way it will legitimize people on the right, oh, they're fucking evil. But these files, you gotta understand, there's a lot of context. Fuck your context. And fuck you, USA Today. To me, and probably anyone and who has been watching, this is nothing more than the first step of trying to normalize this kind of behavior, Donald Trump Jr. said. He's right. They're trying to normalize this behavior. Why? Well, in the entertainment industry in Hollywood and the halls of government and big business, there seems to be a lot of files, if you can get my drift. A lot of files in those industries hanging around children. And you get the potato out there sniffing said children. But we're not supposed to look at that. We're not supposed to, we're not supposed to delegitimize that. We're not supposed to get mad at it. No. Get mad at it. Push back. Arsenal Media Group Digital Director Logan Hall said, next corporate media endeavor, normalizing philia. Yeah. That is what they're trying to do. Big business and their ilk are trying to normalize this fucking reprehensible motherfucking behavior. Why are they doing that? I don't have a good answer for you other than they're fucking evil motherfuckers. That's all I can say. They're evil motherfuckers. To be a file, you've got to be a evil motherfucker. There's no other. You can't paint this better. You can't make a file better. You can't say, well, he didn't know what he was doing or she didn't. No. They know it's wrong. They can't control it. Get fucking help then. And if you can't get fucking help, walk into a forest and keep walking. You do not belong on the streets. And you definitely don't belong near children. Or young adults, for that matter. Curtis Hawk says, yes, here we go with the liberal media celebrating trying to normalize philia. That's right, folks. USA Today trying to destigmatize grown adults having illegal relations with children. You see, according to USA Today, and at least some on the left, mostly all of them, it's actually something you're just born with. and thus you can't help but want to have illegal relations with kindergartners. And of course, this USA Today Life tweet said before they deleted it, in recent decades, the science on philia has improved. No. People know it's wrong. And we try to put people like that in fucking jail. Not try to legitimize their beliefs and actions like USA Today is trying to do. You can't normalize and destigmatize philia in context. It's a non-starter. You should pull down the entire story, just not the Twitter thread. No, I want USA Today to talk about this. Why? Because it proves my point. This is not a conspiracy. It's right here. Right fucking there. They're talking about it, trying to legitimize and give it context. Fuck your context. You're a philia? You can't get help? Go to fucking jail. Or go walk in the forest or take a long walk of a short pier. And then from Andy No, posted a then deleted thread about minor attracted persons, map or files. The subject has been discussed more in the mainstream recently due to the work of Antifa supporter in Berlat at Proston and queer activist academics. There you go, folks. This is not a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy fact. You have a major American news organization telling all of us out there that, oh, those files? No. You see, there's a lot of context involved. They're just minor attracted. They're not acting on what they're doing. They're just No. This is the problem with Jack Murphy as well and some of his recent things, is that he was saying, oh yeah, 1,000 years ago, it wasn't uncommon for a 30-year-old man to marry a 15-year-old woman, a girl. Yeah, that happened. But it doesn't happen much in the Western world. We've kind of accepted the fact that there's an age of consent, 18 for most states, I would have to say, probably younger in some states, that you just some lines you don't cross. And we all came together as a society and said, that's the line we're not going to cross anymore. But some people out there still cross that line. And they go to jail for it. Good. You can't have this sort of thinking out there and give it credence. And that is what USA Today is trying to do for files and minor attracted people, is to give it credence and give it an A-OK by the news media and say, no. Those politicians out there having, 4 ways around the world with underage children, that's okay. They can't help themselves. They're minor attracted people. That it just went a little too far. We're sorry about that. No. Fuck your sorry. This is bullshit. USA Today, what the fuck were you thinking? Did you really think this is the end result that was gonna go good for you? No, you. I bet you didn't think the pushback was gonna be this bad. But there's people out there like myself who look at this and say, "What the fuck are you thinking?" Pull your head out of your ass, USA Today, and find out why you thought this would be a good fucking idea to write about some shit and legitimize minor attracted people or files. Because the context. No. Fuck your context, USA Today, and fuck you lefties for trying to legitimize this fucking bullshit.